Hello, this is James. I have yet one more Serious Chazz level 40 farming deck for you all. And this one was by request. Andy Rao asked how to make the Ojama farming with an Ojama deck, how to make that work. And the way that we make that work is by using Land of the Ojamas, which is a level 4 skill here for Chazz. And it starts you off with Ojama Country, and in Ojama Country's effect, once per turn you can send one Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon one Ojama monster from your graveyard. While you control a face-up Ojama, switch the original attack and defense of all monsters on the field. So the Ojamas have 0 attack and like a high defense. The fusion monsters do. So Ojama King and Ojama Knight, under the effect of Ojama Country. This becomes 3,000 attack, and this becomes 2,500 attack. And this is good because it fully counters Chazz's new deck that he's rejected his spirit animals, the Ojamas, and he's taken up with the Armed Dragon's destruction effects. And in fact, Ojama Country with Ojama Knight negates that, because switching the attack makes Armed Dragon, all of them, smaller than Ojama Knight. And even if they do get the destruction effect off, you can discard one of your tiny Ojamas and bring your fusion back from the graveyard. So that's cool that his spirit animals totally counter his attempt to distance himself from them. For the rest of the deck, this is like a traditional farming deck. It's you just get a big juicy monster out there, and in the case of Ojamas, you can block off 2 spaces. And then the AI just plays monsters in defense mode for the most part. If he gets you try and stop the destruction effects with Destruction Jammer. Discard a card, negate any destruction effect, and destroy that card. And then as a 4th Destruction Jammer, we have Ultimate Providence. When any spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, you discard the same type of card. So if he activates Armed Dragon Destruction, you discard an Ojama. If he activates Raigeki, you discard an extra Polymerization or Magical Mallet. And the way the farming goes is you try and get lucky. You summon Ojama Knight. I mean, if you can get Ojama King, it's over. But that's not going to happen most of the time. You get Ojama Knight out, block off in attack position, block off 2 spaces, and then just kind of ride out the destruction effects with your trap cards, and then bringing him back as necessary with the effect of Ojama Country. And then Polymerization, another one. And then for your final turn, you play Gravekeeper's Vassal and your 2 Union attacks and Secret Pass to the Treasures. If you don't have, everyone has Gravekeeper's Vassal now because of the quizzes. But if you don't have 2 Union attacks, you would instead use Piranha Army and 2 Gifts of the Martyr, and you would still have Secret Pass. Blazeman is here. He's like a 4th Polymerization. If you play him, you can add a Polymerization in your hand. Our Ojamas, of course, and a Magical Mallet for consistency. And so thanks, Andy. I didn't realize that the Ojamas and their love just kind of glom into the Armed Dragon and prevent him from tearing their master away from them. Roll the clips! So the only problem with this deck is that you have to get a little bit lucky. You have to be able to summon your Polymerization monster on the first turn or on the next turn or it gets kind of out of hand, because if he has two monsters, he can, and you don't have your destruction prevention cards, he can attack you. He can, blow up your monster and then attack you twice, and then you're already close to death, or you lose all your life points because it's one of the powerful armed dragons. But if you are able to get out the, and this is very similar to the Dark Paladin deck in the Essentials. I mean, even though we don't have its ability to here, so we're gonna negate the Raigeki. Even though we don't have the Dark Paladin ability to negate anything, then we still have our support cards and rubber banding the Ojamas back and forth. And you want to be careful. You also don't want to clog up your own field, because if you have a big juicy monster such as Ojama Knight sitting right there, then the AI doesn't want to lose life points, and he puts his monster in defense mode. So if you have a set monster such as my Ojama Blue right there, it can be a problem unless you can, just go ahead and use it for fusion summon to clear it. And here I'm gonna demonstrate how to not how to, it's easy, but like that you can bring back your Ojama Knight from the graveyard, right? So we're gonna summon a new Ojama Knight using those two Ojamas. Then we use Ojama Country, discard an Ojama, and bring our first knight back. So if he had destroyed it, or he had attacked it and destroyed it, then it would be pretty much exactly the same. Here's a Blaze Man, we don't need him, and we're actually going to discard a card, so bye Blaze Man. And these, you want to keep your extra polys, and make sure you keep a couple extra Ojamas in case you need to bring it back, but also as fodder for Destruction Jammer. And if you have Ultimate Providence, prioritize and the necessary card for Ultimate Providence, either monster or spell, then use that over Destruction Jammer, because it's more specific, and it's not certain that you'll have that specific card. 10,500 maximum farm with the event bonus pushes us over 8,000. So in this one I actually mess up, and I play my Vassal without having two union attacks, and then I'm locked in. I have to finish the farm, but it's still successful. We just don't get maximum duel assessment. So we get our knight out, and he actually destroys it. But thanks to the power of Ojama Country, we can bring Ojama Knight back. Don't worry, boss. We'll be friends to the end. Come on, guys. Let's show boss our strength so he can believe in us. You Ojamas make me sick. A reminder of the time I had to go to another school because I couldn't handle it at the Duel Academy. Never fear, boss. So you want to destroy his level 5 armed dragons because of the destroy effect, but you don't want to destroy his random face downs because they're not the armed dragons. But it's fine, we have the Destruction Jammer. It's no sweat. And actually there I should have discarded Blaze Man, not Ojama Black, because Ojama Black can be used to bring back Ojama Knight should he be destroyed again. Keep that in mind. Sorry we have to do this, boss. We'll be gentle, I promise. Get away from me, you sick Ojamas. You said, wow, that sounds like Keanu Reeves. I can't stand the sight of you. You're all shiny and weird. And you wear red bathing suits. Why do you do that? That's our style, boss. So now I'm just in autopilot mode. I'm not really paying. I'm just drawing cards. I'm like, he's all locked down. And then for some reason I'm thinking about the raw farm and just going for it. So here I just go for it. Summon the second Ojama. I didn't summon it until it was time to go for it, because to get both Ojamas back, you have to play 2 Ojamas from your hand. You have to discard 2 Ojamas. And once you play Vassal, you're committed. So even though I don't have the second unit attack, I can just go ahead. I have to, but we have enough attack points to win, so. Ugh. Why can't I win? Because you have to accept your friends, Chazz. Thank you for watching.